Um, Hi everyone. I'm Whitley Smith. I am with Elite Fortune Group. Hold on, let me mute everyone. Okay, so I am with Elite Fortune Group. Um, a little bit about myself. I'm using iMarkets Live as well as the foreign exchange market to transition out of my 9 to 5. I started with this in September, and shortly after, I was making pretty much the same amount of money my part-time at the mall was giving me. Um, so I was able to leave that. Well, actually, I put in my 2 weeks last week. I was just trying to hold on to the employee discount. But outside of that, we have created a team of people with the Elite Fortune Group to be able to help people learn about investing and kind of leverage their careers and their experiences to get them a little bit further in life. We'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the presentation, but I just wanted to give you all a quick introduction about myself. Okay. So I'm pretty sure many people have read Rich Dad, Poor Dad. If not, you should. It's a very good book. Well, Robert Kiyosaki, the author, he points out the cash flow quadrant, and he informs us that out of the whole world, the entire population, 95% of our population is pretty much employees or self-employed. Now, 95% of the population only makes 5% of the world's money, whereas on the right side of the quadrant, it is only 5% of the world's population, but they're making 95% of the money, 95% of the world's money. They are business owners and investors. We at iMarkets Live and with the Elite Fortune Group, we're trying to teach people how to move from the employee, self-employed, over to the business owner and investor. Okay? So we want you all to learn how to make your money work for you so you can no longer have to stress about a job, or those who are coming back from vacation, holiday vacation, go through that drag of, oh, I got to go in the office again. So our purpose is pretty much to try to help you rethink the way money works so that now you're moving from the 95% of the population to the 5%, making majority of the money. Okay? Now, the foreign exchange market, it's the largest financial market in the world. You can trade one currency for another, which means you can buy or sell pretty much all of the currencies throughout the world. Is offered with, is taught through iMarkets Live, I should say. The market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. It closes Fridays at 5 p.m. and then opens again Sundays at 5 p.m. There's $5.3 trillion on average being traded. That means, the banks, the hedge funds, government, retail market, they're putting all that money within the foreign exchange market, okay? And another thing that's really important to note is that you can trade on any device. So if you have a smartphone, you can trade during the day. You can, go to sleep, wake up to trades. You don't have to be at a desk to benefit from the foreign exchange market. Now, to give you just a little bit of a visual of that, we may have people on the phone who are interested in investments as a whole, but today we're focused on the foreign exchange market. If you can see, the average daily trading volume exceeds all other markets by trillions of dollars. Like, there's no comparison. It's one of those things where if you could just get a small percentage of the foreign exchange market, like if you can make 0.001% of the foreign exchange market, you can pretty much wipe away all of your financial worries. And that's what we're trying to teach you here within iMarkets Live, how to get that small percentage. And then also with the Elite Fortune Group, we're working on investments to also get you a full, well-rounded portfolio so that you can get involved with the stock market and binaries and things like that, okay? So just as a visual, I just wanted to show y'all the comparison between the other stock markets. Now, for iMarkets Live, iMarkets Live is trading education. They provide first-class foreign FOREX education, and software. It was founded July 4th, 2013. It operates in over 120 plus countries. They're debt-free and privately owned, so they're very stable. You don't have to worry about them going under, or, you know, I just got used to trading and now I don't have access to my tools or my education or things like that. You don't have those worries with iMarkets Live. There's no third-party services. They create their own products, and they're updating them daily. Like you can pretty much expect an update from them at least on a monthly basis. They're really quick with that. This is our corporate leadership. I'm not going to go into too much detail about each of them, but most importantly, Chris Terry, he's the Chief Executive Officer. And with Chris Terry, you know, he has the trading experience for 30 years plus. This was his career. And as many know, trading wasn't meant for just the average person. You literally would have to come to the market with thousands of dollars to invest in order to have a piece of the pie, like to even have a seat at the table. Well, Chris Terry took that vision, and once the markets were open, he created iMarkets Live, and he felt the need to provide education to just the regular person so that they don't have to struggle for the rest of their lives until they're 65 waiting on retirement. So that's Chris Terry, and we'll speak a little bit more about him a little bit later. Now, what makes iMarkets unique? Results. The results are not guaranteed, and I say that because, remember, iMarkets Live, it provides education. And you cannot, if you don't put in the effort to use the education to benefit yourself, then it's nobody's fault but your own. You know, you can go to an Ivy League college, or you can go to a small community college. The person who went to a community college could always make more than the person who went to an Ivy League because they use their education to the best of their ability. So keep that in mind. Like, this is education, and how you use it is going to determine your results. iMarkets Live does not trade your money or handle investments. Again, this is education. They just tell you how it works. They teach you how it works. At all times, you're in control of your money. They're teaching you how to work your money. iMarkets Live does not earn on your trades, so no commissions and no performance fees are taken. You get to enter and exit trades anytime, trade at your own risk. Again, this is education. They do give potential trade opportunities, but again, those are opportunities. It still relies on you to make the decision whether or not you want to take the trade or not, and how long you want to stay in a trade. iMarkets Live's objective is to empower, enrich, and educate millions of customers worldwide. Again, they're trying to open up the foreign exchange market, which is a $5.3 trillion market, to teach the regular person how to just get a little percentage of that. Okay? So now we're going to go into the tools that iMarkets Live provides. Again, iMarkets Live is education. They have IML Academy. It's a complete Forex mastery course. There's 60 plus videos and more added regularly. It comes in multiple languages, so if English is not your first language, or if you have family who may be interested in investing and they don't speak English, it's still an opportunity that they can take. It moves from basic to advanced, so you can learn at your own pace. And of course, you get to learn from expert traders as well. Now, with the team that we've built, you get to also learn with the team. You're never alone. If you have a question, you can literally just shoot us a group message and you'll probably receive an answer within a minute. But the best part about this is you literally can watch the training videos on your phone, watch them 3 in the morning, 2 in the morning, however it works out, it's at your schedule. Here is an image of the IML Academy. So as you can see here, it goes from basics 1 through 4, and then it starts to get a little bit deeper into the details of the foreign exchange market. So with the technical analysis and things like that to help you become a master trader. Again, this is at your own pace. we recommend once you get started to go through basics 1 through 4 and then to jump over to harmonics so that you have a better understanding of what you're doing. But again, we will help you with that as well. There's also iMarkets Live TV, which is another awesome tool. There's over 75 hours of live foreign exchange education per week. This also comes in multiple languages. There are many trading sessions. So for those night owls or early birds, you can always find something to watch. And if you miss anything, they record it. This is an image of the homepage to IML TV. As you can see, they provide training on binary options, and then they have the different languages available. And coming soon is the crypto education, which is a very big deal for people. It's very hot right now, and iMarkets Live is positioning themselves to help every trader get involved in that market. Now here is the schedule. It may be a little bit hard to read, but as you can see, Sunday through Saturday, there's something for you to watch. So there's always, you can tailor this to your schedule, or if you're going through the basic videos and you just want a little bit more detail, there's a FOREX 101 class that they offer. But there's honestly a different educator and a different IML TV session for anyone and everybody. And it's highly recommended, especially the London session. Another tool is the harmonic scanner. With the harmonic scanner, it assists both beginners and experienced traders with a high probability confirmation to help increase their chances of profiting long term. It's set up, it's iMarket's own creation. It scans the market, it looks for high probability trade opportunities. They provide you all the information, the entry, the stop loss, and the take profit. Again, this is privately owned software, so they're always improving it, and you won't find this type of technology somewhere else. So if you are wanting to learn more about the foreign exchange market, understand the tools I'm showing you now are exclusive to iMarkets Live. They have a high accuracy prediction. They have a I want to say 80% profit margin. So they're really good with their predictions. Now to give you a look of that, I have two different printouts. They provide you a downloadable version, which is the first one on top, and then they also provide you a web version. So you can look at this on your phone while you're out if you like as well. But again, see this red line is the stop loss, this green line is the entry, and then they give you the suggested take profits. Now, what's awesome about the downloadable version, and this is why they say it's good for experienced traders as well as beginners, because they take the guesswork out of it. While you're learning, they take the guesswork out of it. They provide you the numbers, and then they calculate pips. We'll get into pips a little bit more in a second, but then they also help you with your risk management so that you can continue to build your account. Okay, they have the web analyzer, which is kind of similar to the harmonic scanner, but with the web analyzer, it's their own creation. It's a custom platform. You receive precision trade setups, and you get to combine those setups with the current strategy that you have. And again, the Elite Fortune Group will help you build that strategy so that you're learning and earning and moving forward consistently. But this just makes you a little bit more precise. It makes the money come a lot quicker with a lot less pain as you're learning. So that's the web analyzer. I have an image for you as well. So again, with the web analyzer, these are the potential trades on the right. They'll either highlight red or green, red for sell, green for buys. They give you the different indicators to help you make the decision whether or not to get it or get out. And it's constantly going off. I don't know if you all can hear it, but in the background, I have like a cha-ching going off of them trying to tell me different trades to hop in. So this is a very simple tool that's, again, only iMarkets Live, and people spend a lot of money to create such a software, whereas iMarkets Live gives you an opportunity to use theirs. Another tool that comes with iMarkets Live, in addition to all the education, are the daily swing trades. Now, remember I mentioned Chris Terry, who is the CEO of iMarkets Live. He provides these daily swing trades. They typically come in your, a notification comes in your email, and you can go to your back office to look at what he's saying. It's a weekly forecast. He analyzes major pairs, and he helps you learn new techniques. And another plus about this is he's also promoting, or he's giving daily swing trades in addition to cryptocurrency, Bitcoin trades. So they're very forward thinking when it comes to investing as a whole. So again, this is something that would show up in your email, and it'll tell you, hey, there's a new video. You jump from here, and you go to your back office, and you get to watch Chris Terry's video. Okay, so FX signals, for those who are interested in investing, but they know their schedule may not work out for them to learn, IML provides auto traders. With auto traders, it's 100% hands-free. They have a 2 to 10% historical monthly return. Your risk management is built in, and this particular auto trader is geared towards conservative growth. Clients can take advantage of long-term compounding. So I like this personally because we're already told to have a savings account, or, you know, start a retirement account, things like that, but they never get into the details of the fact that if you have a savings account, they're only giving you a 0.001% return on your money annually. Whereas with FX signals, and again, I'll show you Fusion Trader, which is another tool they have, not only do you get to pick the professional trader to trade on your behalf based off of your risk tolerance, they have way better numbers than the bank can ever promise you. So this particular one that I have is Professional Waves. He's a medium risk trader. If you look at the chart at the bottom, last year he had a gain of 131.87%, and with a winning percentage of 69.08%. Now, when you're looking at it or you're thinking about it, you're like, okay, 69%, that's not a major deal. But with the fact that the banks are only giving you 0.001%, that's a huge difference. That's way more money, way more of your money coming back to you. That's your money working for you. And you're not even breaking a sweat. You're not working long hours. You're not working overtime. And even with this, you're not learning how to trade. They're doing it for you. So the next one is Fusion Trader. With Fusion Trader, it's similar to FX because it's also an automated trader. But again, you get to customize your experience. You get to customize your strategy. This is good for those who have smaller accounts. So for Fusion Trader, you can start with something as small as $300, whereas FX, you have to start with something, you have to start with $1,000, I believe. But this one's more aggressive. This is geared to people who would like to see their money a lot quicker, okay? Now, I have Optimus Prime. With Optimus Prime, he is a high-risk trader. And again, we're going to look at the last year's numbers, where he had a 30% gain and then a 75% winning percentage, like way more than what the bank will give you, way more than 0.001%. And again, you don't have to learn how to trade, or you can have them building your money as you learn how to trade. There's many ways to deal with this, okay? Next is swipe trades. Now with swipe trades, you receive alerts to your phone. All you have to do is copy and paste. Again, they will give you entry, stop loss, take profit, and notes. You don't have to know how to trade. And this is a great option to supplement your income. When I told you all I was making the same amount of money at my part-time, this is one of the ways I was doing it. Whereas I would just take the trade they gave me and put that into my phone, let it work its magic, and then when I came back to it, most likely I was in profit. But again, we'll talk more about that or in 1 second. So these are the results for swipe trades. Here's the word pips again. Again, with pips, that's how we track the market movement. It's like points. Well, swipe trades for the year 2017 had 6,771 pips. That's their year's total. That is very important. And, so keep that number in mind. I'm gonna tell you why having 6,000 pips regardless and not even having to put any thought, work, why that's so important. This is something that we were pushing for the holiday, and this is why the number of pips means the world to us, because we teach you to go from needing only 60 pips, which means you're pretty much saying that this trade that I'm in for a buy is going to move up 60 points, or 20 points. So I have 3 different trades in to make it 60. But again, chime in if you have questions about this part, because I know this could be a little bit confusing. But with this, it's like you have, also you can unmute yourself if you do have a question, because somebody has background noise. But with this, 60 pips. Now remember, with swipe trades for the past year, they made 6,000 pips. Here, we're teaching you how to gradually move down from only needing 60 pips to eventually in 60 days only needing 12 pips. With that, 60 pips at this lot size gets you $6, and your new total is $56. Do you see how the money moves based off of the pips needed? So, for example, say that you went into the market and you had you only did swipe trades for the past year of 2017, and let's see, I'm just going to say 6,000 because that's the number I actually still remember. But you have 6,000 pips, and you maintain the same lot size of 0.01. You would have easily made $60 with doing nothing, not thinking, anything else like that. The last time I did nothing and just let my money sit somewhere, I got probably 50 cents back, and that was my savings account. Whereas this gave me at least $60. So if you took the same 6,000 pips and you gradually learn how to move up your lot size, like so for example, we're going to use 1.5 because that's a little bit more realistic for the newbies. So 6,000 pips times the 1.5, which that would give you $9,000 in a year of doing nothing, not thinking, not even learning how to trade. An easy $9,000. So that's just for the pips and how to make money. Does anybody have any questions so far? No questions? Okay. So again, with iMarkets Live and the Elite Fortune Group, you get the training and support. IMLtrain.com helps you set everything up, and they also give you different PDFs and documentations to help you individually. You also have the IML corporate app where you can access all the tools and resources. Again, this is something you can access on the go, so that if you're sitting at your desk at work or you're home doing nothing, you can always access that to go through the different trainings. You have 7-Figure Mentorship, where you can watch the different videos on IML TV. You can follow Chris Terry's swing trade alert. Of course, you can reach out to the group to help learn more about EFG or other investments. you have the support you need to win within the foreign exchange market. And remember, your personal goal is only to get a small percentage of that $5.3 trillion, which is very easy to do. Now, before we get to this point, I want to see, Horace, are you on the line?
I am on the line.
Okay. So before we get to this part, remember I mentioned that we're developing cryptocurrency training. Well, I want Horace to just give a brief overview of what cryptocurrency even is, Bitcoin, Litecoin, anything like that, and also how you can benefit from learning the techniques of trading within IML and use that to trade cryptocurrency. Because it's not all about buying cryptocurrency. You can also learn to trade it.
Okay, so in terms of cryptocurrency, it's all about the blockchain, right? And just to give you like a point of reference in time for you to understand the ramifications of the blockchain, think about before the iPhone, there were buttons on phones, and then after the iPhone, everything changed. This is that point in our life right now. Like this is that point for digital assets. Essentially, the blockchain allows for an internet user to transfer a unique piece of digital property to another user in such a way that it's guaranteed to be safe and secure, and that everyone knows that the transfer is taking place, so no one can challenge the legitimacy of the transfer. That is the blockchain. In theory, the blockchain is a combination of old technologies. It's the key point from in which people use a private key. So that's your username and password, except for it's a different mechanism that's taking place now. It's your peer-to-peer network. I'm sure everyone has heard of torrents, of maybe even downloaded torrents. Well, the way that that system works in terms of distributing the information between people and collecting it from all over the world, it's that same exact process. And it's the program in which the blockchain is leveraging. So that concept, these three unique things combined into one, is going to change everything, which is why Bitcoin has shot through the roof, which is why Ripple has essentially shot from back when I first saw it from 80 cents all the way over $3 now. And I have friends that have actually tripled, quadrupled their money just by buying and holding. It's something to really get excited about, because gone are the days where you should just be leveraging your money in your savings account or sitting somewhere aimlessly getting 0.009%. You need to take your money and you need to leverage it in these types of investments so that you can have your money grow exponentially. Within the system that we have set up, it's so many different ways that you're going to be able to trade and leverage the various cryptocurrencies that take advantage of the blockchain. Now, it's to go into each cryptocurrency and what they're doing, it's a lot of information. There are cryptocurrencies for everything that are coming out. There is an initial coin offering, feel like almost every day. There's gambling cryptocurrencies. The Ripple technology, which has been sponsored and not purchased, but is endorsed by American Express, which then rumor has it will be endorsed by Visa, is a way to transfer the funding from various aspects in a more cost-efficient manner. So that's essentially why Ripple shot to the moon. It's important to understand, like, you want to be involved in the cryptocurrency. You want to kind of go out, do your research, see what new cryptocurrencies are taking place, and you can position yourself to get in with a cryptocurrency like Tron that was trading 3 days ago at 11 cents, right? Now it's 23, 24 cents. I mean, you could have essentially doubled your money in 2 days. So those are the type of things that, we're geared towards. It's about generating wealth. It's about being able to invest your money and to get the appropriate returns and take advantage of this time that we're in right now, this digital age where cryptocurrency, where the blockchain is going to change everything. Any questions?
That was awesome. I feel like I know more about cryptocurrency. And I've been hearing about it for months and learning about it too. Thanks, Horace. Anybody have any questions about cryptocurrency? Okay, so again, we are introducing a way for you to learn how to trade in the foreign exchange market. Also, we're trying to introduce the cryptocurrency to you. We have a group, Elite Fortune Group, where wealth is key. Wealth is our main motive, and we're trying to reach as many people as possible. In order for you to join that team and get started and to learn more about the foreign exchange, other investments, as well as cryptocurrency, we would like for you to take a look at the different packages available. Again, you have the Platinum package and the Platinum Plus. With the Platinum package, it comes with the IML Academy, the IML TV, the Harmonic Scanner, and then daily swing trades. But we recommend the Platinum package Plus, because with the Platinum Plus, you get all of that I just said, but you also get the auto traders, which is FX Signal, Swipe Trades, and Fusion Trader. The difference in pay, you have the $195 initial payment for the Platinum package and $145 a month for the individual, for monthly. And then for Platinum package, you have $235 initial payment and $185 per month. Now, I understand that many people are concerned with the initial payment, let alone the monthly payment, but IML offers tuition assistance, which is ultimately like a scholarship. If you do that, all you have to do is introduce this opportunity to 2 other people, and then you get your education for free. It's very easy to do. It's very simple. You never even really have to talk about it. You can just get me or anybody else on the phone and we'll speak for you. Or you can invite them to live events. And again, you have the support within the team, and we're constantly teaching you about wealth, financial freedom, and everything like that. So you're getting a lot for that $185 a month. You're getting, in a sense, your freedom. So at this time, I want to open it up, ask if anybody has any questions about the foreign exchange market, about making money in the foreign exchange market, cryptocurrency, or anything. Okay, everyone's good? At this time, I'm going to ask that you reach back out to the person who invited you. If you heard about this through a meetup or Eventbrite, you'll receive an email shortly. Please don't miss this opportunity. This is a way for you to get your money to work for you so that you can spend more time with your family, spend more time with your friends, not worry about PTO and vacation time, but you can actually live your life. It's something that's not introduced to many of us. For whatever reason, we've been struggling for generations, and this is the perfect opportunity to remove ourselves from that struggle. So again, please reach out to whoever invited you, and I hope to meet you all soon. We have a couple of events coming up. We're planning for one January 30th. More details will come, but we have our we have our chairmen who are coming to speak, and they've been doing this for years, making thousands and thousands of dollars on a weekly basis just doing this. So again, please take the time, reach out to whoever invited you, and we'll talk to you soon. Happy New Year, everyone.